Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Yes, Matt. It's Father Bruno.
Father Bruno Sarducci. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm looking at your program on Facebook Live.
Oh,
I see
wonderful.
it.
Wonderful. I didn't know. I wasn't sure
I
if you...
don't understand the issue with the guns. I don't get it. I mean, there's a lot of guns in America, right?
there are. There's a lot of... We have more guns than people, Father Sarducci.
Yeah, how many? How many people you got now there?
I don't know. What is the number? That
I bet it's more than the Vatican.
Yeah, that raises a question. What is the policy on guns in the Vatican? Are you allowed to carry? Do you have concealed carry in the Vatican?
Well, we got no official position, but let me tell you, we got a few guns around here because you never know. You know, we had an incident where the Pope he got shot. You know, it's quite a while ago, but we take precautions, and you know, we got special guards here. You know, and they protect everybody. Believe me, they're armed. I can assure you of that. But I really want to talk to you about the guns in America. You know, the country. You know, it's all about guns. It's always been about guns. And I hear all these people complaining about racism. Yeah. It's crazy to me because, you know, your country, it was founded on racism.
Well,
it's a poster child for racism. Am I wrong?
Well, when you say it was founded on racism, I mean, there's certainly some truth in that in terms of slavery and whatnot. And
that's true. Forget the slavery. I mean, I wasn't even going to get to that. How about Thanksgiving? You know, they invite the Native Americans to a big party. Boom. You know, and all of a sudden, it's the biggest genocide in the Western Hemisphere.
Right. Well, what is the Vatican?
So I mean, there's a history of this, and you know, even forgetting about that, yeah, you know the history of the constitutional protections in your country for guns.
Well,
everybody can have a gun.
That is true. Well, what is the Vatican's position on racism? How is the church like pro-racism or? Well,
the official position is against it.
Oh, okay, good.
That's the official position.
I haven't been to church in a long time. I wasn't sure.
Well, you know, I wouldn't be bragging about that.
Well, I'm not bragging.
I wouldn't be bragging about that.
I'm a very lapsed Catholic.
I think you're carrying quite a bit of karmic debt. You got karmic debt, Matt.
I didn't think you believed in karma, Father Bruno.
Well, it's an expression. You know what it is, right?
Well, yes. Well.
You understand karmic debt. You're carrying it, and you got to pay.
I'm going to spend some time in.
But let's forget about that. We don't have. You know, we're not going to get into. You know, the racism thing. It's what do you call it? Your country, the race. You know, a red herring, right?
Well, I think it's a very real issue, but there is an attitude among some that if you just ignore it, it's not really there, which I disagree with, Father.
I told you before, Matt, the last time I called, it's a binary world. You know, you're for it, you're against it. The world is tribal. You think the Catholic Church is advertising other religions? We got the one true religion. And so we're going to promote that. The other religions, these are false religions, false gods. The Hindus, my goodness, they have so many gods.
But
they're
Father,
a bit crazy. You can't keep track of it.
But Father, didn't your boss, the Pope, didn't he kind of say, well, we at least need to be nice to people from other religions or something like that?
Again, don't confuse the official position of the Vatican with reality.
Right.
You know, in reality, it is a very stiff spiritual competition out there. You know,
right.
We need members. Just like the NRA, they need members.
Yes, well, that's true. Yes, that is
true.
And
I think that membership is growing because there's a lot of guns being sold in America.
There are. Yes.
Now, do you have a gun, Matt? You're an American. Do you have a gun?
I do not carry a gun, Father Bruno. I'm not a gun guy.
I didn't ask you if you carried one. I asked you if you had one.
Oh, well, no.
No.
No, I don't.
So that would be a no.
I do not.
Well, I can assure you there's a lot of people with a lot of guns out there, and you know why?
Why?
They're afraid of the deep state. The deep state is very dangerous.
The deep state
and they're
certainly
taking
is
over,
armed.
Matt. The
Yes.
deeper state is taking over, and Donald Trump, he's trying to stop it, but he cannot do it alone.
Oh, wow, that's true. Wow, Father Bruno, I've never heard you talk about the deep state before. We have another caller, this guy named Q. He's very concerned about the deep state, but I didn't know that was also a concern of yours, Father Bruno.
It's a concern of Donald Trump, and what concerns Donald Trump concerns the Vatican. Because if I told you before, the Vatican, the Pope, he loves Donald Trump. If Donald Trump is worried about the deeper state, if he's worried about the failing New York Times, the fake news, the Washington Post getting everything wrong and telling a bunch of lies about him, it's a problem for us too.
Right.
You understand? We need to back up the President of the United States. He's your president, but you attack him every time you go on the air. You attack.
No.
When are you going to support the President of the United States, Matt?
Well,
Matt, what's wrong with you?
I'm waiting, Father Bruno, to see if he finally converts. He is a Presbyterian, I want to see if he
I'm not worried about
becomes
that.
a Catholic.
I'm talking about... Donald Trump, he goes, he consoles the victims of gun violence, and everybody attacks him for it. What is that about?
Well,
He said all the right things. The Pope couldn't have said it better.
The Pope couldn't have said it better. I think the Pope is far more eloquent than Donald John Trump, don't you?
I
don't mean to
I don't know about
put you in a bad
that.
position.
He's eloquent. I give you that.
Yes.
But Donald Trump, he went to the cities. He consoled the victims, and these people are very rude. They wouldn't meet with him. They wouldn't. What is that? The President of the United States comes to see you to say, "I'm very sorry for your troubles," and they won't even acknowledge him.
Right.
What is that? What's happened to America where the President of the United States becomes a pariah?
Well, I think in the case of El Paso, Father Bruno, he said he told some falsehoods about El Paso, Texas in the past, and I think they took it kind of personally. I mean, how would you all feel if he talked about the Vatican being some sort of crime-ridden hellhole, and then you guys put up a big wall and then everything was better? I mean, you'd be like, whoa.
Well, we put up a big wall and everything was better.
Yeah.
We got a wall.
Okay, well, but
good walls make good neighbors,
Right. But I don't think...
In fact, there was a famous poet who said that, right?
Oh, who said that? Was there a famous poet?
Roberto Frost. He said it.
Oh, Robert Frost. Okay, very good. I didn't know that. Now, is he one of yours?
He said it looked different. He said good fences make good neighbors.
Oh, that's what it was. Good fences. Well, there is a...
So you got to have a respect for the them and the us. There's got to be a division. I told you, the world is binary. You're Catholic or you're Presbyterian or maybe you're a Jew.
Mm-hmm. Well, but I would say...
It's trinary. It's a trinary.
It's a trinary world. So
Donald Trump, he's doing his best, and everybody attacks him every day. There's no getting away from it. It's very unfair. It's very unfair. The fake news is attacking Donald Trump, and the Pope, he don't like it. He don't like it at all.
But what about Joe Biden? Now, he's a good Catholic.
Supports abortion.
That's
yes,
true.
he's a good Catholic, but, he says a lot of bad things about the President of the United States.
Right, that's true.
He attacks his character.
Yes, he does.
The President of the United States, this is a pillar of decency, and nobody has given him credit for it.
Right. Well, he is a very godly man, as we've discussed. And like the Pope, he is infallible.
Okay, Matt, I'm going to give somebody else a chance to talk to you, but, my advice to you, you becoming a real American, you get a real gun, okay? You can buy it on the net, you can buy it on the street. There's hundreds of millions of guns out there. It's very American to have a gun. So join the party, Matt. Join the party. That's all I got to say. This is Father Bruno Sarducci at the Vatican signing out.
All right. Thank you, Father. All right, so Father Bruno leaves us. Always nice to hear from him. Jon Hopwood has arrived.
No.
Oh, no, are you a character today?
No, I'm J.C. Hopwood.
J.C. Hopwood. Oh,
yes, and I'm here in my capacity as the high-low priest of the Druidic Presbytery of Litchfield, which itself, as you know, is a division of the tax-free Church of Limited Liability Corporation. I was just ordained after my mano a mano with Gary Hopper. It was online ordainment, but that's recognized in the state of New Hampshire.
Sure. I wish Father Bruno had called the other day while you and Gary were arguing. He could have set you both straight.
Well, he has recognized the Presbyterian Church as one of the main faiths, along with Catholics and Jews.
One of the what faiths?
Main faiths.
Oh, I thought,
well, Gary's right about the Trinity, I guess. Roman Catholics, Presbyterians, which, our illustrious president's a Presbyterian, and Judaism, which, Yeshua ben Yosef, who I guess Gary calls Jesus Christ, was, of that persuasion, as they used to say when I was a child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hello to Chris Rose, who joins us online. Yeah, no, I wanted to ask Father Bruno, once he decides he's done, he gets off the phone pretty quick, but I wanted to ask him about your Congregationalist ways, and if he wanted to save you.
Talking about the Druidic Presbyter, Matt.
Well, yeah.
In fact, you're ordained and waiting. You just have to submit that DNA test.
Oh, well, that's exciting. Oh, hello to Tony Petrello in the Facebook live chat.
It has nothing to do with species. We just want to find out if genetically you are indeed a Presbyterian.
Well, no, I've never claimed to be a Presbyterian. So what are you trying to find out?
Thank God I'm wearing my sunglasses. If looks could kill.
Oh.